Some dogs don't snap out of nowhere. They do exactly what they were bred to do, and people act surprised when it happens. The problem isn't that these dogs are aggressive, it's that most owners don't understand what they signed up for. Every dog on this list was bred with a specific purpose in mind: guarding, hunting, controlling, enduring pressure. Those traits don't disappear in a home environment. When they're understood and managed, these dogs are incredibly capable. When they're ignored, that's when problems start. Chow Chow. The Chow Chow isn't big on affection, and that throws people off. This is a naturally reserved, territorial dog that prefers space over constant interaction. Push too much handling, hugging, restraining, forcing contact, and it will push back. Where it shines is as a quiet, low-energy guardian, clean, observant, and not needy. Training here is less about obedience tricks and more about respect and clear boundaries. Akita. The Akita carries itself with a calm, almost intimidating confidence. It doesn't bark much, doesn't overreact, and that silence can fool people. But when it decides something is a problem, it acts quickly. This breed excels at personal and home protection, loyal, steady, and deeply bonded to its owner. What matters is early structure and controlled exposure. You need awareness, not assumptions. Alaskan Malamute. The Malamute is strong, independent, and not particularly interested in pleasing you. That's where most people struggle. It was bred to work in teams, pull weight, and think for itself, not to follow commands blindly. When managed well, it's incredibly capable in physically demanding tasks and thrives in active environments. Training has to be consistent and firm. If you're unclear, the dog will take the lead. Tosa Inu. The Tosa is quiet, composed, and very controlled. It doesn't waste energy reacting to everything, which people often misread as softness. In reality, it was bred for endurance and composure under pressure. In the right hands, it's a steady, disciplined guard dog. What matters here is experienced handling. This is not a dog you figure out as you go. Fila Brasileiro. The Fila is intensely loyal, but that loyalty comes with built-in suspicion of strangers. It doesn't warm up easily, and it's not supposed to. That makes it extremely effective as a property guardian. The key is controlled exposure and firm leadership. Trying to turn it into a social, everyone-friendly dog usually backfires. You don't remove the instinct, you manage where and how it shows up. Kangal. The Kangal is calm, watchful, and highly independent. It was bred to protect livestock without constant human direction, which means it makes its own decisions. In the right setting, that's exactly what you want: reliable, steady protection without micromanaging. But in a busy environment, that independence needs to be guided carefully. Training is less about control and more about clear boundaries and environment management. Central Asian Shepherd. This is a serious, no-nonsense guardian breed. It doesn't look for approval, it looks at situations and responds based on instinct. That makes it extremely effective at protecting territory. But it also means you need to be clear, consistent, and confident. If you're hesitant or inconsistent, the dog fills that gap, and not always in a way you want. Borbol. The Borbol is powerful, confident, and very aware of its surroundings. It reads situations quickly and responds with intent. That makes it an excellent family guardian when properly trained. But with that level of strength, control is non-negotiable. Training here is about leadership, structure, and making sure the dog looks to you before acting. Bull Mastiff. The Bull Mastiff is calm most of the time, which is why people underestimate it. It was bred to stop threats efficiently, not to react to everything. When it does act, it commits fully. In the right home, it's a steady, low-energy protector. What matters is teaching it where the line is, because once it decides that line has been crossed, it won't hesitate. Rhodesian Ridgeback. The Ridgeback is athletic, independent, and highly driven. It was developed to track and corner large prey, which requires focus and confidence. That same drive makes it excellent for active owners who can give it structure and purpose. Without that outlet, the energy and instinct don't disappear, they redirect. Training needs to focus on control, especially recall and impulse management. Weimaraner. The Weimaraner is energetic, intelligent, and very attached to its owner. That combination can go wrong fast without enough stimulation. When properly exercised and trained, it's a great companion for active lifestyles. But when bored or anxious, behavior can become reactive and unpredictable. This is a dog that needs both physical activity and mental engagement every day. Airedale Terrier. The Airedale is confident, curious, and not easily pushed around. It thinks for itself, which can either be impressive or frustrating depending on the owner. In the right hands, it's versatile, capable, and highly adaptable. But it needs clear, consistent training. If you're inconsistent, it will take advantage of that. Structure brings out the best in this breed. At this point, it should be clear. These dogs aren't problems by default. They become problems when people ignore their purpose. Instinct doesn't disappear because you love your dog. Training matters, structure matters, environment matters. When those are in place, these dogs perform exactly as they were designed. The issue isn't the breed, it's the gap between what the dog is and what the owner expects it to be. Close that gap and you get control. Ignore it and you get consequences.